Hi everyone, here for our second video, and today we are going to do it standard. And if you would like, press pause, get a mat, maybe get some blocks if you'd like. If you have any trouble with your knees, you might want to get a blanket for underneath your knees. Always ready to modify and always with options. So we're going to start coming into what we call mountain pose. I'm going to try and keep everything simple. We won't have very many names for anything. I'll just explain all of the movements to you. So coming into a standing tall position, mountain pose, we want to keep all four corners of our feet on the mat. So sometimes that means lifting up the toes and bringing each single toe back down. That way everything is grounded, shoulders are back and down, tummy is tight, and we're going to take a breath. We're going to inhale up, exhale, prayer hands coming to heart center. Exhale. We'll do that for a few breaths. Inhale up, exhale, prayer hands, heart center. We're going to continue to breathe, inhale and exhale, and feel free to say all of the motivations for the next 15 minutes if you would like. I am at ease. I am calm. I am at peace. Good. I'm going to take my glasses off because I won't be able to forward fold while I'm standing up, so I won't be able to see the camera very well. But let's continue on. We're going to start with a lateral stretch today. So coming back into that mountain pose, we're going to lift our right arm up to the sky, right by our right ear. We're going to inhale, lift up, and just fold over to the left side just a little bit. It's not huge. We're not going all the way over. We don't want to do anything to the right hip area. We're just doing a nice lateral stretch here. So inhale, lift, exhale, reach. Gentle reach. Make sure that arm is still by the ear. And breathe. Lift and breathe. One more breath. Good. Coming nice and gentle back to center, lifting or lowering the right arm. Inhale, lift up that left arm. Exhale, hinge over just a little bit over to the right side. And breathe. And one more breath. Always reminding ourselves that one side is always going to be different than the other. Coming back to center, bringing our arm down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, we're going to swan dive. So I hinge at my hips. I have a little bend in my knees, coming all the way forward. I'm going to hang out right here. If you would like, you can just allow your hands to fall down onto the mat. If you would like, you can grab on to your elbows, opposite hands, opposite elbows. We keep the bend in our knees. Exhale, allowing our head to fall down. Our chest is on our thighs, and we're just hanging out right here, feeling anything that's happening in your lower body. Maybe you're also feeling a stretch in your spine. Every single person's body is different. So right now we're just breathing, stretching, and feeling. If you would like, you can gently move side to side if that feels good for you. If not, just hang out right here. We're going to shake our head no, and we're going to nod our head yes. Always all ending on a positive note. If your hands aren't on the mat, place them there now. Inhale, coming halfway up, straighten those legs a little bit, flat back, shoulders back and down. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, let it go. Last one, inhale up. Exhale, go. drop our bums, looking forward, circle sweep all the way up, hands to heart center. Good. We're going to warm up the body just a little bit so that we can move into some further stretches. So I want you to open up those legs. We're going to take our toes, angle them out to the side just a little bit, okay? We're going to push our bums back. We're going to make sure that those knees are not past the toes. Shoulders are back and down. And you're going to come into however wide works for you. Shoulders are back and down, cactus hands. We're going to do some moonflowers. So it's an inhale up, exhale down. Might seem like we're doing a few squats here, but what I want you to do is lubricate your body. We're oiling up those joints, getting them ready for some stretching. We don't want to stretch when we're cold. Inhale up, exhale down. Breathe and move. A few more. We're going to take it a little deeper. Moving into our sunflowers. Inhaling. Exhaling, we're hinging as we're bending the knees. We're going to sweep up those flowers. And we're going to bring them all the way up to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Now move with your breath. I like to look forward. I don't like to put my head down. That gets me dizzy. So I keep my head above my heart and my heart above my knees. Two more. And last one. All the way up and all the way down. Good. Okay. Standing splits. We're in them. And now we're going to do a forward fold with a twist. So when we forward fold, remember we hinge at the hips. We're going to put a little bend in those knees so that we never hyperextend. Shoulders are back and down. Deep breath in. Exhale, hinge forward. When you come halfway, bring your hands down to the mat. Now, when you're here, you may want to open those legs a little bit more. Maybe that works for you. We're just going to hang out right here. Maybe you're coming all the way down to those elbows. Maybe your hands are where it's at today. So let's hang out here for a few breaths. Feeling the stretch in your inner thighs, and we're just breathing. One more breath. If you are on your elbows, bring your hands to the mat, and we're going to do a twist. We're going to leave our right hand down, or maybe you leave your fist down, protecting your wrists. Taking an inhale, exhale, we're twisting and bringing our left arm to the sky. I like to put my hand in my back pocket and open up the shoulder and look to the sky. Nice and gentle, only twist as far as what works for your body. And breathe. And one more breath. Exhale, coming back down to center. Hang out right here for a moment. Coming back to those hands, straight back. Left hand stays down. Inhale, exhale, bringing right arm to the sky. And again, you can stay here with your arm to the sky, or place that hand in your back pocket, opening the shoulder and looking to the sky. And breathe. One more breath. Good, bring that hand back down. Hanging out one more time, feeling the stretch in those inner thighs. And just relaxing. Always keeping a little bend in those knees, protecting all the joints. placing our hands back down to the mat. We're going to walk our feet in. Inhale, halfway up monkey. Exhale, let it go. Good. One more time. Let's open up those feet. This time I'm going to walk my hands to the left and coming into a lunge position. My right toes are placed into the mat, right heel up, left foot is planted down. I'm going to drop that right knee, soften the right foot, and come into a runner's lunge. Now, for runner's lunge, I'm opening up the right hip flexor. If you would like more today, well, a couple things first. If you have an issue with your knee, make sure you're putting a pillow or a blanket underneath that knee. Next, if you would like more today, you could come into lizard. So lizard, I'm opening up that left foot, bringing both of my hands inside the left foot. I can stay right here, opening up that right hip flexor. If you can, if you would like more and your body wants to do it, you can come down onto those elbows, creating a deeper stretch. If that works for you. Staying right here is fine in lizard. Staying right here in runner's lunge is fine. All options and whatever works for your body. Take another deep breath. Exhale, hands back down to the mat. Dig those right toes into the mat. Lift up that right knee. Walk our hands back to center. And coming back down for that stretch. One more breath and we're going to do the other side. Walking our hands to the right, to the top of the mat, shifting our weight over, coming into a lunge. I think I'm out of the screen, so I'll back myself up. My left toes are placed into the mat. My right heel is up. My left side is up, my right foot is down. I'm going to bring that left knee down, soften the left foot, come in to a runner's lunge. I always make mistakes for my right and my left in yoga. Most instructors do. If I would like more, I'm going to open up that right foot to the side, coming into lizard pose. Again, I can come down to my elbows if that works. Fist for wrists if that works better for you. Or flat hands. Maybe it's just runner's lunge. And again, we're opening up that left hip flexor. And we're breathing. One more breath. Let's bring our hands back down to the mat. Lift the left heel, the left knee. Coming back to center. Hanging out here for one more stretch. And let's walk our feet back together one more time. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, let it go. Let's drop our bum, circle sweep up. And hands to heart center. Good. Let's do a few breaths. And then we're going to sit down and do a little stretch for our glutes, hamstring, IT band. So inhale all the way up. Exhale, forward fold, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, hands to shin. Exhale, let it go. Drop your bum, circle sweep up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway up, hands to shin, flat back, shoulders down. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, let it go. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. This is to get us ready for our seated stretch. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, let it go. Drop that bum, circle sweep all the way up. Heart center. Okay, so we're going to sit down. Press pause if you need to get a chair. We're going to do a figure 4 seated. I'm going to start by placing my my left ankle over my right knee. Sitting tall, shoulders are back and down. Placing my hands wherever is comfortable, on my foot, on my knee, my ankle, whatever works. Taking a deep breath in. Exhale, I'm hinging forward. So remember that hinge forward is at the hips. I'm not arching my back. Maybe I'm using my hands to pull myself forward. And I'm just hanging out here. Shoulders are back and down. My back's flat, but I'm still soft. Every single person is going to feel this stretch somewhere different in their body. Maybe it's their glutes, maybe it's their IT band, maybe it's their lower back. Whatever you need is where you're going to feel it. There should be no pinching and no pain, ever. If there is, get out of the stretch. On the exhale, you have an opportunity to come forward if you'd like, hinging a little deeper. One more breath. Inhale, come forward, nice and gentle. Even if you need to help yourself, bring the foot off. Shoulders are back and down, right hand, left knee, left hand behind. Inhale up and exhale, twist. Don't bring the knees together. Just using it to guide your way around. And come back to center. Now let's do the other side. I'm dealing with a few issues for my right hip. I'm not sure how deep I can go into this stretch today. So, right ankle over left knee. And I'm going to have to go not as far into the stretch. I'm going to lift myself up, exhale forward, and I'm hanging out right here. This is what I can do on this side today. Remember, every side is different. You're going to feel different muscles on each side when you're doing a stretch. You modify it for yourself. You make the pose fit your body. You don't make your body fit the pose. Keep breathing. Nice and gentle, bringing ourselves back up, feeling free to help yourself off there. Left hand, right knee, right hand behind. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Nice and gentle twist. And coming back to center. The last thing we're going to do, now if you feel like you need more, press pause, continue doing the stretch if that felt really good for you. Okay. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, we're going to hinge forward at those hips. Let the arms come all the way down to the ground. From here, now you can soften your back. Allow yourself just to hang out here. Maybe it feels good for you to put your hands behind your head. Maybe it feels good to hang on to those elbows. Whatever works for you, maybe you're just hanging out here. Just for a few breaths, and you could open your legs as wide as you want. And remember, only do what feels good for you. I'm going to walk my feet back in. I'm going to use my hands to bring myself all the way back up. And that's our moving stretch today. A little standing, a little warm up, a little movement. So thank you for sharing with me today. Namaste, and I look forward to sharing a little bit more with you. Take care, everyone.